What's up everyone, it's Karthik with MoneyVest Real Estate. So in this video, I'm going to be going over some very important insights. I've been spending a lot of time researching and putting together spreadsheets to better understand where the next opportunity is for my second investment property. And so in this video, I'm going to give you a little bit of insight, help you kind of walk through the process of what I'm looking for exactly, and what are some of the new learnings that I've had over the last few weeks for different developers in different locations as well. So hope you all enjoy it and find it helpful. Make sure that you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Again, if you'd like to book a consultation call with myself, my email is admin@moneyvest.com, and I'm more than happy to jump on a call to help you with your investing journey here in Dubai real estate. And I'm also thinking about creating a community of investors that are coming in with a common objective of investing in Dubai real estate. Of course, everyone's going to have different goals with their investment philosophy, whether we're looking for cash flow or appreciation, off plan versus ready, different locations. But I think it's really a great idea to have a community on Discord or something where we can, as investors, come together and discuss about different projects. It's going to be a no agent zone. We're not going to have any agents. We're just going to be investors, bouncing ideas off of each other and picking each other's brain to better understand different locations and developers and where we can maximize our investment. So let me know what you think about that idea, and I will think about setting something up. So let's start with some of my spreadsheets, and this right here is what I have for you today. I've got the location, I've got the project, the developer, the bed bath layout, the price, and these are the lowest prices I was able to find for active listings on Property Finder, by Youth, all these property listing websites, the square footage, and then of course the price per square footage, which is one of the most important metrics that I'm going to be keeping track of. And then this right here at the top is my first investment property. This is the deal that I made in June of last year. And as you already know, I kind of walk you through that entire process. It was in JBC. It was an Ellington project, one bedroom, two bathroom. I got it for just under 900,000. It was 799 square feet. And so my price per square foot was around 1120, right? So 1,120 dirhams per square foot. And right now, of course, after 9 months, it is now almost impossible to get anything for that price from this developer, right? Ellington, I've got a lot of projects here in Ellington, JBC, and nothing comes close to 1120 dirhams per square feet. Everything has moved up, right? Even off-plan projects are now priced equivalent to ready properties. In some cases, they're actually more expensive now than ready properties. And then also some of the newer handovers are also coming in at much, much higher prices. So now they're sitting at roughly around 14 to 1500 dirhams per square foot in like areas like JBC. Of course, if you go to Dubai Hills, prices are even higher. They get in the 2,000 dirham per range, price per square foot, 2,000 dirhams. And again, Ellington, Emar, a lot of different projects. It is very, very rare to find something at close to 1,000 dirhams per square feet. It's almost going to be impossible. I mean, I've spent a lot of time in doing a lot of research in Dubai Hills, and I've not found a single property that's, selling for under 1,500 dirhams per square feet. Dubai Hills is a whole different ball game where you've got Emar, a full master community developer, and then if you combine Dubai Hills with Ellington, prices just shoot up to over 2,000, 2,400, 2,500 dirhams per square feet. So those are just, incredibly priced properties. And again, when we're looking for deals, when we're looking for undervalued opportunities, what I look for is where I can get below market deals, and then of course be able to get that appreciation potential for at market or slightly above market, or selling them for a premium. That's the goal. And then even if you put it on rent, right? Even if you're getting some rental income, the rental yield has to be pretty solid in order for justify that investment, right? So we've already got our underwriting model where we go through this entire analysis of putting together the purchase price and the cash flow and all the expenses, and what is the bottom line net P&L, whether we're making money or losing money every single month. So all of that is very, very important in our analysis. So just to give you a bit of an idea, this is the percentage premium over and above my deal. And I'm using, for myself, I'm using my first deal as kind of like a benchmark. to then compare every other deal with. Reason being is because I personally believe, and then again, just being on the ground, talking to a lot of agents, talking to a lot of investors, this was a fantastic price per square footage that I paid for a developer that is super high quality. And I do want to introduce one more developer that I've been researching lately, and I'm going to be going out to check out their projects and their show apartments to see their quality. And one of the best things that this developer does is that they give you furnished apartments. They give you apartments fully furnished, right? So of course, fully fitted kitchens, but also the living space, the bedrooms, the bathrooms. They provide you with a lot of furniture, as well as the interior designing that's already done by this developer, and that developer is Imtiaz. So I've been talking a lot about Ellington and Emar, of course, on this channel, but Imtiaz is a very up and coming developer that I've been researching lately, and I was looking at a lot of their projects over here, and this is the entire map of where they're actually located in terms of their project profile. So you've got the Garden City, you've got Dubai Islands, of course. It's a very up and coming new area where a lot of that hype is going to. Then of course you've got the JVC, that's Jumeirah Village Circle, the highly in the most transacted area. And then you've got over here, which is Dubai Island. That's going to be right across Damac Hills. Arabian Ranches is going to be right about here. So if you go across, this is where a lot of Imtiaz projects are also happening that are scheduled to hand over in 2025, 2026, even 2027, 2028 is when they are handing over. So I've been researching a little bit about this developer and if there's any undervalued deals in the market from them. So coming back over to this spreadsheet, the cheapest 1-bedroom, 2-bathroom at over 800 square feet I was able to find from Ellington was Portman. Portman is a delayed project. It was supposed to hand over, I believe, in 2025, but I think they've delayed it to first quarter of 2026 now. So the cheapest, 1-bedroom I was able to find was just under $1 million. And that is the least amount of premium from my first original deal at just over 7%. And even that, I think I spoke with the agent, and agent was like, the seller's kind of in a dilemma. They're not sure if they want to sell. They know that the prices are going to appreciate as it gets closer to handover, even if it's a delayed project. So this is, a little bit of a wild card. Not sure if this deal is going to be around for a long. Eaton Place was the second one, which was only a 9% premium. And again, these are very spacious units, right? 879 square feet with just about $1,075,000 is what they're asking, but they only have 1 bathroom. Perhaps the only listing on this list, along with Ellington House in Dubai Hills, that has a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom layout. So no powder room provided there, but of course a very large living space, living area at over 879 square feet. So this is another one that I've been exploring. Eaton Place, I'm going to go check out. This is a completed project, so I definitely want to go see, what this listing or what this place looks like in terms of the amenities, as well as the interior, exterior, the surrounding areas, the floor, the views, everything I need to analyze for that before I make a move, before I make an offer for the next investment property. And again, I'm sharing this entire process. I'm also going over hunting for these deals so that you can better understand the process that I'm going through to better negotiate and to better have some leverage in investing in the second deal. Hillmont Residence in JVC, also Ellington, but again, now you get into the 1.4, 1.5 million range. Again, the cheapest one, again, 1.15, that's the Hamilton House at around 1439, just under 1,500 square feet. That's a 28% premium right now. And then you got, again, another Eaton House, 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom place, 1,300 square feet. Now, this is perhaps the only one that comes close to the price per square footage, which what I paid, last year. And so what I've noticed, obviously, is the bigger the apartment, the lower the price per square foot. The smaller the apartment, the higher the premium and the higher the price per square foot, right? And so, for example, if you take a look at Golfville from Emar in Dubai Hills Estate, 507 square feet, really, really small apartment, but they're asking 1.21, right? And that is just under 2,400 square feet. That's the highest in this entire list. Versus if you look at something like Eaton House in JVC, that's Ellington, 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,350 square feet, and they're looking at 1.575 million, right? So that's just over 1,100 dirhams per square feet. So a little bit higher priced deal in terms of the actual amount, but price per square footage is very comparable to that of what I paid, last year. Now, if you look at Pearl House, now these are the ones that actually have been on my list for the next potential opportunity because they are furnished. They are also somewhat bigger units than what I got at 799, so slightly over 807 square feet. Asking is about 1,010,000, and that is very close to OP. They OP'd around, I think, 937 is where they OP'd, and of course with all the fees and everything, the buyer probably paid close to 970 or 980, and so 20-30,000 dirham profit for the original buyer, but they're getting ready to hand over soon. So if you come back over to our map, and if you scroll in a little bit, you'll notice Pearl House is going to be over here. That's phase 3, but that's in 2026. But the other Pearl Houses are going to be right about here. That's going to be in the third quarter 2025. So that's Pearl House by Imtiaz, and then Pearl House phase 2 is in fourth quarter 2025. So by the end of this year is when they're expected to do the handovers, and Imtiaz, from what I've researched and known, is also a little bit ahead of schedule. They're 57% complete with 9 months left. And so those are probably, some of the deals that I'm very interested in, 6 to 9 months away from handover, getting close to OP, furnished apartment at 1253. There's certainly going to be some negotiation that I'll be doing for those potential opportunities as well. So that's about a 12% premium from my first original deal. So just wanted to, kind of record this video, give you a bit of an idea, investor to investor, on what's available out there, what locations I'm looking at, how I'm going about researching for these options. Like I said, going for the developer quality is very important for me, because that's where you get a lot of resale liquidity, because if it's an unknown developer that nobody's heard of, you're going to have a hard time finding buyers, versus if it's Ellington or Emar, everybody's like, okay, great. I mean, this is Ellington project, this is an Emar project, or this is like a Meras or Nakil or Shobha, and now Imtiaz is also coming up. Iman, I've heard, is also coming up. So I'm going to be looking at those developers as well. And JVC, I know there's a lot of supply coming up, and capital appreciation potential is going to be pretty limited. However, it is also the most transacted area. That's the most transacted area in Dubai. Most of the transactions are actually happening in JVC. So if we go over to some of the overview of this, let's see if I can find it. Let's see, analysis. I think there was a map which was showing us most amount of transactions that were happening. So this is the sales volume, and Al Barsha South 4th. Al Barsha South 4th is in and around JVC, but I don't know if they're gonna mention here Jumeirah. Let me just quickly. So that's only Jumeirah. Upon Jumeirah, let's see JVC. So yeah, Al Barsha South, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is Al Barsha South right there. Is Arjan right around here, and then JVC also kind of is Al Barsha as well. This is Al Barsha 1, 2, 3, and then 4, I believe, is the actual official name. But I forgot where that chart was to find. Let's see, explore with Data Guru. I'm just gonna try it one more time, but next time I'll definitely have that for us, where I was able to find like most transacted areas, and JVC, of course, was the most transacted area. There we go, Al Barsha South 4th. Okay, so it does say it right there, if you can read it. So once you zoom in, it turns into Jumeirah Village Circle, but if you scroll out, you can see Al Barsha South 4 is what it's actually called. And again, you can come over and take a look at DXP Interact, where sales volume 3.5 billion, 2,816 transactions that have happened in terms of those transactions, right? Property supply is also really, really high. So again, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Just wanted to quickly record this update and walk you through the process for when I'm looking at my second potential investment opportunity. I'm going to take a look at some Imtiaz projects and see what the quality looks like. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And as always, happy investing. I'll see you all in the next video.